Why avoid mutating original arrays when iterating in JavaScript? Have you ever wondered why it is important to avoid changing the original arrays while you are going through them in JavaScript? This is a common question among developers, and understanding the reasons can help you write better code. Let's break it down. When you iterate over arrays using methods like forEach, map, filter, or reduce, these methods look at the original length and content of the array at the time they start. If you change the array by adding or removing elements during this process, you can run into some unexpected behavior. For example, if you add new items while iterating, those new items will not be included in the iteration. Similarly, if you remove items, you might skip over some elements entirely. This can lead to results that are confusing and hard to track. Another reason to avoid mutating arrays during iteration is that it can make your code difficult to understand and debug. When you change an array while going through it, you can create subtle bugs that are hard to spot. You might accidentally process the same element twice or miss some elements altogether. This unpredictability can make your code a nightmare to maintain. Modern JavaScript practices encourage using methods that do not change the original array. For instance, methods like map and filter create new arrays instead of modifying the existing one. This approach makes your code clearer and easier to follow. It helps you avoid side effects that can complicate data flow, especially in larger applications. Performance is another factor to consider. While it might seem faster to change arrays in place, this can complicate your logic and lead to performance issues if not handled carefully. Using non-mutating methods may create new arrays, but they often lead to cleaner and more maintainable code. In situations where performance is critical, careful mutation can be acceptable, but it requires a solid understanding of how your code works. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine using forEach to go through an array and change it at the same time. If you add elements during the iteration, those new elements will not be visited. If you remove elements, you may skip some completely. This behavior can lead to bugs that are hard to track down. In summary, avoiding mutation of the original array during iteration helps ensure that your code behaves predictably. It reduces the chances of bugs and aligns with best practices in JavaScript development. When you need to change or filter data, prefer methods that create new arrays rather than altering the original while looping through it. This approach will make your code clearer and easier to maintain in the long run.